Hey guys, Monica here. So this video is all about how we traveled to Armenia with UAE Malu food bloggers. So we were around 12 of us with two. So this whole video is all about how we went to Armenia and how first day went on. To start off with, we had booked the itineraries with their travels, and they were the ones who had charted out and planned everything, and they had shared it with us in accordingly is what the travel went on. And the travel was from Abu Dhabi. So from Sharjah to Ibn Battuta, we had a friend dropping us, and from Ibn Battuta there was a direct airport bus which reached to Abu Dhabi, and that took around 1 hour of travel. So the bus is every 1 hour, and it was a very good travel. So the ticket rate was 35 dirhams, and for Ivan it was free. So kids below 5 years can travel free, but however you have to keep them in your lap. So once we reached Armenia, actually we took the visa from here. Apparently, a few of our visa dates were wrongly mentioned, so we had to take the visa on arrival. And so how it went was like, we had got on the flight. So when you enter into the airport itself, on your right side you can find the visa arrival corner, and you have to go take your visa. It will hardly take around half an hour to 40 minutes. So it's always better that you carry the Armenian currency with you, because it's very difficult, even though in the airport they don't take dirhams, only dollars they take. Dollars, euros is what they take. So apparently Sajanita had some dollars with her, and because of which we had exchanged the dollars and we had got the visa. So visa on arrival is roughly around $10, that is around 36 dirhams. So taking visa there is much more better, or you can apply it online also. So after finishing the visas, you can come down, pick your baggage, and exit the airport. So once you exit the airport, we had our tour guide waiting for us. So that was arranged by Dera Travels. So it was a mini van, carrying a 15-seater capacity van. And then we started off with the Armenia tour. We reached around by 9:25 in the airport, but however there was a delay with the visas, so it took us almost 1.5 hours to exit the airport. So by then we were completely famished, and we had to have something because it was too much of a wait in the airport. And she took us to a very local restaurant in Armenia, I think in the center square. So before visiting the restaurant, we had exchanged the currency also. So 1 dirham is equal to 105 drams. So Armenian currency to get in UAE is very difficult, but however you can convert it into dollars and you can exchange it there. But also I would suggest, if you're planning for a trip, Al Ansari exchange and Al Fardan exchange has a minimum currency of drams. So it's always better that you carry drams before you enter Armenia. And or you can use your Visa card or MasterCard as well. So that is also accepted everywhere. But in small shops and all, you can never find it. It's always better to give the local currency. So I exchanged around $300, 300 dirhams, and wherein I got around 32,000 drams. So this was the currency which we got. And so then the restaurant, yes, it was amazing. The ambience was really cool. And pomegranate is one of their local drink. However, not everyone will like it because it's very strong. They just squeeze it and they give it dry. And to sip it up very slow, it's fine. Since it is not concentrated, it takes a little bit of time to settle down in your throat as well. So to be on the better side, I ordered a cappuccino and I had it. So that was actually really nice. It was a good idea also. So the food there is more or less similar to what we get in Georgia or in UAE. Like you get the baklavas, pilaf, then like the wine leaves, they have something called as dolma, you get that. Then kimkali, then kachapuri. All those things is what you get in Armenia. So like since we have tried this, we knew already. And apart from that, definitely there were kebabs also. So we had beef kebab and the chicken kebab. And so every region has their own way of making, and which was really good. The kebabs were really good. We had tried it with hummus there. So everything we have to pay is we had to get as extra. And yeah, by then we were done. So all together the bill was 74,745. That was literally around 715 dirhams. So since we were all hungry and we ordered so many things, but however the food was more than sufficient enough, and however we managed to complete it also. But a small tip is like you can buy for one portion, you can share it by two so that you can try different meal. So that will be a better option. And after which we started walking through the center square, and this is our tour guide. She's really cute and she's really amazing. So we had gotten to the bus, and we went to a place where Mother of Armenia is there, but I exactly don't know the location. So this was a part of the tour for the first day, day one. So the tour actually was to start by 10 to, and it has to end by 4. However, since we started late, the tour also went late, but they had finished everything by 4:30, and by 5 we had to check in the. So the maximum is by around 5 o'clock, and before that they wind up everything, and you hardly find any people on the road. So that is the kind of life, like not only in Armenia but in many of the European countries it's the same. By 5:36 everything will be closed. So the life, the nightlife that we have in Dubai and all can hardly be found in any other country, any other European countries mainly. So you almost have the same kind of place in Georgia also, wherein the Mother of Georgia is there, and when you go there, reach on top, you can see, you can have the full city view. And the same thing with Armenia also. So you can see the Ararat mountains from there. And then after which we moved to Yerevan Cascade, and so this is a park, Yerevan Park, Cascade Park. So on the bottom they have all these structures which is made by different architects. Like this line is made out of tire, and so you can see how good the finish is, how beautifully they've done. And there are other structures also which is kept inside the park, which is made out of recycle materials like iron, stainless steel. So quite a lot of sculptures were there. So after moving from the bottom place, we had visited the Yerevan Cascade. Actually, to give a brief history about the cascade, there are around 5 levels, and there are more than 529 stairs. So and when you go on top, there's a view which is so beautiful. The city's view you get to see. And to reach on top, there is actually an escalator, but apparently when we had gone to that place, there was a Republic Day or something, and because of which those escalators were not working. So me and Ivan, we went up to the top to see, but it was so tiring. We didn't take water also. I was not even planned. So ideally, which I regretted, is like whenever you travel, you should have a hat with you, a bottle of water, and also your sunglasses, which is very important. So finally we reached on the top, and when we reached is where we understood that still the maintenance work is going on, and we were not able to climb more. So you still have to climb around 150 steps to reach the top. So the climate also was pretty hot, and we were not able to finish it up. And to get down, by the time we got down, my legs and all were shivering, and even somehow managed to reach down. And yeah, that was one kind of experience. So once that was done, we went to a memorial, wherein that was again close by, only around 15 to 20 minutes of travel. So this is where it's a memorial for all the soldiers who had died during the war, when they had a war with Turkey. So for them, this memorial was built, and the fire in which is burning here, it's all time. So it's not natural, however. They keep it burning all through the day and the night. So once this was done, we had got back to the hotel. So this is where we stayed. It was Kakasias, but it was in the outskirts. So if you see, it was like a haunted house, but really a very good place to stay in. So this is a recommended hotel when you travel to Armenia. So there is only 3 floors wherein you have lift there, and on the 4th floor there is no lift, so you have to pick up your bags and climb up one more stair additional to go to your room. So this was the ambience of the hotel. So the check-in was done and we are going to our room. So this is where we stayed. It is a duplex actually, a very beautiful room with a beautiful view as well. So since this is on the outskirts from the city, we had to travel around 20 minutes drive was there to the hotel, but it was worth actually. It was really a nice one. So this me and Ivan actually used the whole of this duplex room. So down you have the living room, there is a kitchen, there's a washroom, and on top when you go there is a double bed. So that is only the bedroom on the top, which is actually really luxury and very comfortable to be with also, but at times it's very scary. You see, it's completely wood and you can see how haunted it looks like, but it is one kind of experience which you have when you travel. So one way we thoroughly enjoyed, and since we were as a group, everyone was in the nearby rooms, so it was fine enough. So everything was neat and clean also, so that also has to be mentioned. So recommended Kakasias hotel in Armenia. So this actually I took it when we were about to leave the hotel. So this was a complimentary custard bun. It was very yummy. After this, we had gone for an evening walk, and it was quite scary when you come out and when you look at these tall huge buildings. It's really very scary, and with heavy winds you can hear the howling of the winds, and the dogs are so huge. Actually, when we were standing there, one big one came up and we all literally got scared because it's completely dark. You can hardly see people around with the huge dogs. Quite a scary experience we had. Then there was no dinner actually. The package included only breakfast. So we took a walk, and we found a hotel which was around 1 kilometer apart from our residence. So we started walking towards it, and this hotel is on the side of a highway. So there's always police patrolling which was happening, and when we were about to cross the road, actually police stopped us, and we were all thinking that okay, we're going to be fined or we are going to be sent back, but apparently what they stopped us and they asked us to cross the road. So that was again one kind of experience which we had during the night walks which we had on day one. So this is how the night view is. It's very scary, but it is nice. On the whole, it was very nice. So we went out, we got some food, and we came to the restaurant. We came to the residence, and we had our dinner. But everywhere wherein you go and buy food, it's only grill and kebabs. Mainly, it's only that. Since that was available in the hotel, we had gone outside, but apparently we got the same and we came back. But the night walk was really a one kind of experience. So that is all about day one. So we are back at the hotel, and again we ordered pizza from here since that food was not sufficient enough. So okay, see you all tomorrow with the day 2.